Hello, Pisces. I'm here to do your weekly reading. So, this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of June 3rd. And we're going to start off with the energy for the week to focus on what is it that you're needing to focus on, Pisces. So, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus too. So, energy to focus on for the week for Pisces. What is the energy that you're needing to focus on for the week of June 3rd? Going forward, I think, till what, the 9th, I believe? I don't have a calendar right in front of me. I should have written that down ahead of time. I apologize. But yeah, till the 9th. So what is it that you're needing to focus on? And we have the Three of Swords. So we have maybe there's some heartbreak going on. There's probably a situation where there's maybe some words, maybe communications not being heard. And maybe you're needing to heal from this, how to deal with this, because this is the energy that you're needing to focus on now. Why would this show up for the whole week, for a week? Focusing on heartbreak here. This could be from the past, or this is the focus on healing. We're going to find out more information. So let's go and find out what is the energy beneath this. So we're going to find out what energy is beneath this in the past. What is it that has gone on that's making you have to focus on heartbreak for the week? I would say that you're actually going and healing. We have the Green Woman. So this is just like really feeling really wild. There may have been some wild energy here. This is feeling like really tempted too. This is feeling mystical, passionate, and I always look at this card as someone who actually feels quite captivated by something else and just really mischievous, the Green Woman. So this is some of the energy that was going on. Maybe there's a sense of controlling someone else, because look at her friend, the person that you have your hands over. They have their eyes all like just, I don't know, like what the heck? It's kind of chaotic, wild energy here in the past regarding this heartbreak. And what else is there? There may have been some natural magic going on, maybe some expectant gratitude. And so let's see, a lot of creativity. So there was a lot of creativity. It could have been with another person in the past too. What else was there? Having to really ground yourself, really have to control yourself. So you're sitting there, getting ready, wanting to go out there and just really explore. But this was a sense of needing to ground, really center yourself, focus your energies here. And what else is there? Because you're focusing energy, having to be grounded, that may have been a challenge, because this is the wild, untamed energy here. And then here you have, I'll put it your way where you can see it, and then wanting to have to really, ground it out, trying to focus, trying to blend these energies in together. So maybe you may have actually, maybe this could be a partner too, because if you're dealing with heartbreak, this one of you could be, this would be your energy most likely, being really mischievous and wanting to play, having a lot of wild, untamed energy here. And then your person's pretty much grounded, focused, trying to stay grounded, not doing things, feeling a lot of challenges because they're dealing with you. Or you may have this your own self being really real, trying to be real instead, and focusing, trying to, control this energy that you have. And then there's a sense of actually having a new process, having to do some transformation, having to transform yourself. So how's that going to go? This is transformation, rising above, being able to balance out this energy here. But now, we've got this heartbreak going on that you're needing to focus on. So what are the thoughts going forward concerning this heartbreak? What are your thoughts? So there may have been some wildness going on here, and another person was pretty much grounded, and you had to match up the energies in some way, some shape or form. And so the thoughts going forward into this, we have wanting to play. We have just really wanting to be, you're wanting to be playful now, and maybe you have transformed here. So now you're coming in thinking that you want to be playful and try to, not cause any trouble or anything. Maybe be helpful too. I feel like you have everyday blessings, looking at things in a different way. You did have transformation, right? So you're now going forward. You may be dealing with this heartbreak, but you're trying to maybe transform your life. Maybe these two energies here, just you and this other person, maybe that you were getting along with. Maybe there was a situation where the energies just didn't blend. Who knows? Let's see what else we have. Thoughts going into the future, going forward here. And then we have He of the Fiery Sword. So this is looking like you're actually bringing in the male energy here. It's like a male dominant energy, wanting justice and using your moral strength and your spiritual will here, trying to transform, trying to bring a new energy in, really dominating, wanting to really play, wanting to really just like heal a situation too, I would say. This is just because this is the healing card too. And what else are you thinking going into the future? We have Himself card. So this is using natural law and life force. This is like using, like maybe you're using the law of attraction, letting things, doing things in a different kind of way. This is seeming you're using your Piscean energy, letting, magic, trying to use magic here. That's what I'm seeing. Wanting to have like shamanic power. This is again male energy. So this is taking on an essence of masculine, maybe, or like if this was a divine masculine and divine feminine reading, then this would be the masculine energy coming in that you're embodying and embracing here, thinking, in a masculine way to control things in a way that that is still playful, but wanting to play. This is okay. Wanting to play with magic. Wanting to use your will to get things done here. And so let's see, what is the advice for Pisces for this week, for the week of June 3rd? What's the advice for Pisces? And we have the gotcha card. So you guys actually have a surprise. Maybe there's a rude awakening coming in for you. And something's taking you by surprise here, Pisces. You're maybe sitting back going, what the heck? And we have ecstasy. So this could be a joining of you, taking, on a person. You're experiencing ecstasy. This is joy, hope, motivation, like expanding. This is where you're really controlled here, your will. This is, see the energies just like really uniform right there. I was gonna say conformed. And this is like, boom, blossoming here. So this is something that takes you by surprise, something that just you didn't expect it coming. It's like, boom, you feel this sense of ecstasy, rapture, motivation even. And what else? What other advice card do we have for you? And we have the Singer of Intuition. So, so this is actually like giving you this joy that, and you're using your intuition now. So this is actually having a new type of perspective here because of this sense of emerging energy, this new energy process that you're going through. So whatever this was that actually took you by surprise is actually giving you great joy. And then it's like, wow, now you're using your intuition here more and having a new awareness. And you could also be learning to trust something too. This is healing. I believe this would be you healing from heartbreak though here, because This is you may be coming into the week somehow. Somewhere I just don't see where you could be heartbroken except for right here. This is coming in. There may be a heartbreak right here because this is the sense of having to ground, having to control yourself. So what I see for you is that in the past, you may have been really playful and had a lot of fun and doing things, and then all of a sudden something came along where you had to focus, center yourself down, control yourself. This is the sad part right here. This is more sad. This is looking down, the energy on this little guy right here. He's just like looking down, holding his foot, wanting to go forward, but having to transform now. So going from this energy, from wild and crazy, and now going into the future, now this energy's tamed down, but it's still playful. And now you're feeling like you have some new blessings. And so here you have your spiritual will and having that power. But then something happens here, even though you're wanting to be playful, something's happened and it's taking you into a sense of union, intuition too, learning, doing something, making a choice about something that also brought you joy. Whatever the shock was, it's bringing you in this sense of happiness. Pretty great reading so far. Let me go and check to see what else is going on for you guys. What other energies are coming in for the month, or the week, the month. I was thinking about doing a monthly. So we're going to find out what other energy is coming in. What other energies is there for Pisces for the week of June 3rd? What other energies are there for Pisces coming in? And the first card is the King of Pentacles. So this is feeling like you have a lot of control here. This is taking control of the situation, being able to be wise and knowledgeable here about, and you're holding on to this potential. There's maybe an idea that you're thinking about, but you're, looking at assessing a situation too. And it's like being in your environment, being in control. And this could be about home, money, but really looking at maybe starting something new here. And the second card that we have is messages. So it's like sending out, you're sending out messages in regards to this new potential here. This is about maybe work. This is assessing money or project, but this is going forward. There's a lot of action. So you could be sending out messages in regards to the control that you have over this new possibility, this new potential deal that you're holding on to in your hands. And with the Seven of Swords coming up, it looks like there may be some sense of trying to maybe hold back some ideas, maybe wanting to set up some boundaries because of this messages coming, you're sending out messages or pushing forward, but there's a sense of maybe there's some sneakiness going on or something. Maybe there's some people that you may be trying to keep information from here in regards to this potential right here. Oh, okay, so there's some opposition going on. So you're trying to go forward, but you're also keeping your ideas to yourself because you have a bunch of people here sitting here. You're pushing forward, being strong, pushing, traveling, but then having to hide things because you've run into a lot of competition with people wanting to take control or try to tell you their opinion here. And it's like, what the heck, and you're just, you're trying to rush this through, try to get those action taken here. Let's see what else. The fifth card. So there's a union here, a partnership. There's a sense of being able to compromise with somebody here. It's like it's like here, as you're pushing forward, it's like you end up running into some people as you sent those messages out. You may have found out that some of these people had different opinions about, your little deal that you're holding on to, something that you have control of, and which is this project pushing things forward, travel. There's differences of opinions, and so you had to keep from these people, keep your ideas basically to yourself and be secretive here. But then it looks like you find somebody who you sent messages out that's actually willing to come in and help you. So there's this compromise with a partnership here in regards to this little project that, well, it may be a big project, but you know, there's a lot of opposition too going on about this project. Whatever it is that you have in your lap, in your mind, regarding home or money or your security, something that you have control over, other people do not like. It's like you're trying to push forward, but having to kind of hold back from other people as you're going forward this week. See what else is there showing up for Pisces for the week of June 3rd here. We have the moon card, your card right there. Look at that. So this is you. Maybe, well, you may be having some secrets. You've got secrets, or there's a mysterious path that you're about to go down. This could be life-changing. This is affecting maybe your life. This is also, it could be about karma, like karma coming around. This is how you do whatever you're doing here is going to affect the future for you. And so the second card that we have for you, well, there's some changes in your finances. You're actually going down. Maybe you're being secretive about your changes in finances here, because or changes in your circumstances or your environment where you felt safe, secure, strong. There's some changes going around where it looks like you need to go and find some help, but it looks like you're keeping this secret, like where you're going to go get the help from. Because if you're experiencing a loss, and we have the secret card right next to this, is showing me that there's maybe getting advice from someone, and it's being kept secret. You're not letting other people know. It's like you need to go down a mysterious path. You could be finding it hard to find someone, maybe having a little bit of non-clarity about why this happened too. But then it's feeling also that we've got the Ten of Wands showing up for you right next to this. So you feel really overburdened, like maybe you have to put in a lot of hard work and effort, and it's like you don't know where you're going in the future. It's like trying to push forward without seeing where you're going, trying to get back to the home. But this is like having to leave from this environment because of changes, and then having to really push forward to finish something, keep on pushing this is trying to really get something done here, not wanting to give up, but wanting to finish it, and feeling a bit overwhelmed due to the changes in finances. It seems like you're having to really do a lot of walking. And if you're keeping things to yourself, this is also, see his face is like just kind of like hidden in those wands right there. Just keeping things to yourself still. And so the fourth card, look at this now. It looks like you're getting some help here. Now you're almost to completion here, because there's some kind of transformation you're thinking about. Maybe it may be the same idea where you had over here, where you had control over a situation going forward. Now looks like you're actually maybe transforming this, thinking of changes in the circumstances, what you can do, because this is really overwhelming, trying to complete this. It's like, okay, well, is this worth it? What's the value of it? It's what she looks, her head is down, but now her face is showing, so you may actually even be, talking with others and trying to get other people to help you with this, whereas before they may have been conflicted, wanting to tell you how to do something. And you might have actually thought, you and this partner here, over here, where you have that person, you guys may go down this mysterious path and have to find some money and feel really overwhelmed at it. And then you may actually come to another person that can actually give you money, or it's a person that's, maybe a relative. I don't see it as a cut, but this person may be the person that finally you get the money from or something in order to, deal with the changes that you have right here. And let's see what the fifth energy is. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a sense of help here. This is like, okay, so you're getting the help you need. There's a sense you're able to persevere in your life now because of this other person coming in, and you're asking most likely for help from this person because you felt really overwhelmed. And here, these two people, they're walking along here. There's now a sense of getting help for those. And it could also, I could turn this around. There's a secret, there's secret people here in this card. And there's this lobster right here. This person is barely coming out of the water. And here's these two people. There's been changes, and this person may have been away. And so during this time, you've had to deal with these changes, you and another person. And it feels like you've actually really had to persevere really big, really walking really hard, waiting for this person to come around. And so finally you get in touch with this person. This person is able to help you out. And there you guys are, going from this drastic change, this loss that you both experienced, and getting help now from this person right here. See, look at that. That's pretty cool. So we're going to go and we're going to give you a spiritual guidance card. So you guys can go see what's going on here. Hello, Dobbs. Hello. Hi, how are you? This could be work related too, because there's some wands here, but there's also a pentacle, which would show me that that's about money. And if you were looking at this as jobs, then there could be a job loss, a sense of a job loss, looking for job and really beating down the path. Looking down the path, like really putting in all these applications and just feeling really overwhelmed. And finally somebody comes along and looks at your application, and then bam, they're like able to help you and this other person out somehow. Maybe you're having someone else with you. Maybe you have responsibility for another person, so this person is able to, you get the job and you're able to help out. Yeah, that's one way you can look at that too. So spiritual advice or guidance, actually, advice or guidance, one or the other, for the week for Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you guys. And we have for you a new door is opening and to step over the threshold. And this is Labus, prophetess of Prague. We'll look her up really quick. Story time. So if you guys don't want to stay, this part is, we're done here, and but I'm gonna just read this little little story that goes along with this card, so you guys could get a little bit more clarification on that one. If I could find, okay, here it is. So there is a new door opening and step over the threshold. And the expanded meaning for this card is doors open to allow us the opportunity to reach one of our fullest potential. Do not fear unknown territory. So this may be the unknown territory right here. See that? This is like unknown, going down a path that's unknown, but you experience a loss. There's changes in finances and maybe even your home situation too. You know, your environment. I usually say it's the environment change card, like you have to move. In the 8th century, the Druid princess Labus foresaw Prague in a mystical trance. It is said this took place on the hill, her castle at Vishrad, I hope I said that right, a magical site that has been occupied since 3000 BCE, before Christ. She saw a castle whose renowned touches the heavens, its boundaries set by the Vlatva's waves. In this place would be a man constructing a pra. This is translated as threshold, the word pra, but is also known to be a hollow dug in the center of European cities to connect them to the other world. There would then be a pra ritual performed by a Druid priest, aligning it to the four directions. This how this is how Prague got its name. Labuse began the Premyslid dynasty of Czech kings and represents the last of the Celtic matriarchal, I can't say that word, in society. On her shoulder is the Sokol falcon, a symbol of Czech gymnastics, strength, and beauty. Her brooch commemorates entrance into the EU, which was a step over the unknown threshold for the country itself. So there you guys go. That is your weekly reading. Hopefully, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys next week or on the dailies. So have a great day and talk to you guys later. Bye. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up and like and hello, you guys, and talk to you guys later.